Father's Day is just around the corner, so there's no better way to express our love for all things Dad than by creating an extended living area out the back of this place for Matt, the very special dad who lives here.
If we're building an extension, don't we need Adam?
Yeah, stick with us. We've got a solution for that.
Okay. Hey, hello.
G'day, how you going?
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to see you both.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
So even though you both got big smiles on your face, we want to get all the bad bits about why this area is not working for you.
I can see some of them.
This is our backyard area, which we don't get to use a lot, unfortunately, because it gets a full western sun in summer, so you could literally fry an egg on the side of the house, it's that hot. And the grass, well, we've got a lovely Labrador, but he loves to use that as his toilet, which kills the grass. We planted these shrubs a few years ago, but we thought they'd be nice and compact. They've turned into trees, so they're becoming a bit hard to maintain. We've lost a couple as well because of how big they got. And I mean, also with Alyssa, she's got, with her disability, she gets around a bit slower nowadays. And the problem with it now, we come outside, if there's a little bit of rain or hot, we have to come back inside. So it'd be nice for somewhere that she can enjoy an indoor-outdoor space without having to be covered from the elements, I suppose.
Okay.
So ideally, if we can make this feel like an extension of the house, that would be ideal.
That'd be brilliant.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys can go and rest and relax and get on with things, and we'll...
We'll destroy the place.
You'll come out and it's just going to look like a complete mess.
All right, thanks, guys.
I promise you the end result will be better, though.
Thank you.
That's a long wish list. And there's a lot of building in there.
Yeah, you know,
I'm a landscaper.
Yeah, but you know how that when you're on camera, people always call you like a head on a stick?
Yeah.
Well, today we actually have a head on a stick, Adam Doble.
Hey, mate.
How we going, guys?
We're good, how are you?
Well, not too bad. This is a little bit different, isn't it? I'm just a head on a stick. I tell you what, I'm absolutely pumped for this design to come to life, guys, but devastated that I cannot be there. But I hear that you guys are ready to rip into it, so it's all exciting.
You've seen the wish list, though, and we've had a bit of a chat about this place. What do you reckon? Where's your head at with it?
Basically, it's going to be an extension, but not any old extension. We're calling it a cheats extension because it's going to have no walls, and the setback and the pure size of it, it's actually a pergola. It's going to be an extension of the house with cladded ceilings, a screen to make it feel like a room, plus somewhere comfy to sit and enjoy those lush new gardens. And that old barbecue area can get revamped and become an amazing outdoor cooking space. And it's just going to make Matt and Elisa's life so much easier.
Are you just like adding things to this list because you're not here?
Well, basically, Trixie, I'm just a head, so I actually don't have feet and arms, so I can just keep on going.
The worrying thing is I know you're in your underpants still, but it sounds fantastic.
Well, guys, it sounds like you're pumped. You're a little bit nervous, but you're ready to get ripped into it. Let the extension begin!
Timber!
So, Charlie, what do you reckon is the issue with these trees? Where they go wrong?
Well, there's a couple of things.
Yeah.
First, it's the wrong choice.
Okay.
Because this is an enormous rainforest tree.
Yeah.
So it just wants to get huge and it wants to grow out.
Okay.
And they've been grown in a raised planter,
Right.
which isn't ideal. They also haven't been pruned enough. So if you do go for a big tree, you can keep them small, but you've got to keep
Gotta
on
wrangle
them.
it.
Got to keep pruning it. And these have just been let go.
Just looks a bit scrappy, doesn't it?
It looks a little bit scrappy. They're taking up too much space. So I think if we can get rid of this garden bed and plant in the ground and start pruning straight away, we'll get something which comes back here rather than out here.
Yeah, OK.
It'll make it feel bigger.
All right, well, I'll move that little root bowl and you can keep going here.
There you go. We got there in the end. How's the soil over there, Griggsy?
Do you know what? It's actually fantastic. So I think that's why we'll keep it on a tarp around the side and we can actually reuse it.
Nice.
Good job, Adam, being sun safe. I'm impressed.
He's not doing anything else.
You're looking good out there, guys. It's good to have some sun protection on as well, so I've only got a head left, so thanks for putting the hat on. Well, just make sure everyone stays hydrated, Grigsy, because that's what I'm doing over here. I'm drinking my coffees and I'm loving the scenery. That's it. Hey, Charlie. Look at those biceps. That's what we like to see. Get the muscle going.
Haven't got all day just to be on the, iPad with a Melbourneite.
Just looking for the mute. I'm looking for the mute button.
Hey, step away,
Where is it?
Charlie. Step away from my face.
Oh, this is the closest I can get to you, though.
Okay. That's right. I feel like we're cuddling, brother.
Stay love.
Good work, Josh.
I'm lifting these pretty standard 400 by 400 pavers, and I'm going to relay them. The reason I'm doing that is this feels quite directional, and I want to spread the eye out into this area. So I'll just be putting a gap between them, and by using them, it means we don't have to replace all of these under the undercover area.
Now they're ready to throw the posts in. For the posts, we're using H4 treated pine, which means they can go directly into the ground. Now, the guys are going to set the first one up. Looking good, boys. I tell you what, they're nice and light, those posts, aren't they? Guys are plumbing up the posts, and using the clamp allows you to get that fine adjustment and make sure it's nice and accurate. Now, it looks like it needs to go a little bit to the left there, guys.
Instead of bubble
Pretty
from
good
there.
eyes here. I better be careful what I say, actually, because they might whack me over the back of the head or just press the power button. I'll tell you what, Matt, we'll make a chippy out of you in no time.
You never know.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Lucky last. Nice
This
and
looks
plumb or what?
great.
Pretty much done.
Hey.
Oh, I recognise that voice. Oh, you cold, are you, Ads?
You know, down here in Melbourne, you need to put your scarves and your little top hat on.
What do you think about what they've done?
Griggsy, I'm very impressed. They're three of the straightest posts I think I've ever seen.
Is that because you didn't do them?
That's because Matt's showing me up. I think I might be obsolete after this shoot.
And on that note, we are going to steal the lovely Matt from you. We've got a bit of a
Beautiful.
shopping spree to take you on. You ready?
Fantastic.
I hope you shop as well as you put posts in.
Matt's a man of many talents. He can shop, he can build.
Jack of all
Really
trades.
show me
Where's that mute button again?
up.
Jake,
Hey,
walk
Griggsy.
away.
He can't follow you. You can just walk away. It's good.
Hello? Hello? Have they left me here by my... Who's going to be my legs and arms? I'm just a head. Guys, we've still got to put rafters up. What about the perimeter beam? Hello? Oh, geez, it's going to be difficult.
OK, Matt. We've seen your tool shed. We know that you're a man who loves his tools.
I do.
So, this is going to be a bit of fun for you.
Let's get into the good stuff, huh?
The good stuff. This is your holy grail.
It's Graceland.
Graceland.
Well,
I mean, there's literally something for everyone.
there is. Yeah, there is. I definitely need a new circular saw.
Circular saw?
Yep.
All right. This way? Hang on. I feel like I'm handing over a little baby to you. Here you go, Dad.
Oh, thank you so much. Isn't he cute? Watch out, he bites.
Lovely. That is awesome.
You'll need a rotary hammer as well.
Yeah, would love a rotary hammer.
Because
Charlie's
Mike gifted to
living
me.
out his childhood dreams through me. That's brilliant. Lovely. That's great.
You need a friend called Matt who's very generous at sharing with his tools.
You can come over anytime.
You put the hooks up and there'll never be any tools on there. But the garden's that way. I'm just gonna
No, Charlie,
centre?
look right.
Okay.
Look right.
ignore plants for a minute.
Look at these.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What do you think about these?
Oh, yeah, that's comfy.
They're really comfy.
Yeah, very nice.
You look like a peacock. It's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Two little peacocks.
Two little peacocks.
Two little peacocks. Well, you know what? We might grab a couple of these.
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like them. They're good.
Excellent. Actually, might get someone to grab a couple of these. This is for Charlie's house. What do you need, Matt?
You get whatever you need.
One of those for you. So you need it.
All right, well,
got
I'm
other
going to get
things
something for Matt. How about that?
Yeah, lovely. Perfect.
that?
Yep.
The Barbie?
Awesome.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Do you remember that excitement that you had when we were near the tools? Watch Charlie's face now. Charlie, we're going to the nursery.
Yep, so this is our little Australian native.
That's so pretty.
Front of gardens or rockeries. Oh, that's quite nice. Perfect Father's Day gift.
Thank you, it's lovely.
There you go, Dad.
Thank you. Thank you, son.
That would be so weird.
It would be really weird, wouldn't it?
We might get the rest delivered, hey?
Let's do that.
Good.
I'm off.
And he looks at more plans. We'll catch up with him later.
Sean, where are you? Lift me up. I need to go higher.
No worries.
For the pergola, we've decided to go with the flat roof to match in with the existing house. Now, on the house side, there's a wailing plate, and the rafters get attached to that. Then on the posts that they put up a perimeter beam, and that's what holds the rafters on that end. That's looking beautiful.
I tell you what, for a Father's Day makeover, we're sure making you work hard, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind working.
So the beauty of this is that even though it's an outdoor and the ceiling of the pergola, it's actually going to feel more like the indoors by using the VJ board.
Yeah, lovely.
So-
Yeah, it's quite nice. I like it.
Boy, you guys have had a rough trot these last few years.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy, I guess. To give you a background, Alyssa got diagnosed with brain cancer back in 2018, March 2018, and that was unfortunately just a year after she'd been put into remission from Hodgkin's lymphoma. So
Oh my gosh.
it's been a bit of a challenge, and because of that, she's had to endure 3 brain surgeries.
Goodness me.
She's had radiation, chemotherapy. Her last surgery's left her paralysed in the right leg slightly.
Yep.
But in saying that, we soldier on. It's not all doom and gloom. We gave us a chance as a family to, I guess, to reevaluate what's important in life. Look, we're not the only ones that are going through it. You just realise it's prevalent, it's everywhere. There's a lot of people dealing with this kind of thing. We're not alone.
That said, Matt, anyone who meets you two, you've both got the biggest grins on your faces.
Yeah.
You've got these 2 gorgeous children. So how do you actually maintain that positivity the whole time when I'm sure there are moments where you just feel like you just want to crumble up onto the floor and stay there?
We've just taken on the attitude of, well, let's just live each day to the fullest, and moping around isn't going to get us anywhere, so we just try to keep upbeat, keep happy,
Yeah.
keep our friends close and family close, and yeah, just enjoy life as best we can. There's a lot of places out there, the Cancer Council and organisations like that. We've got some fantastic services that help people out.
Well, I know that you guys, you stretch yourself enough to get a caravan, because that was one of Alyssa's dreams, wasn't it? To
yeah.
travel around and
It was,
do
yeah.
some trips, so...
Yeah, we've had some really wonderful trips in it. Been down to Victoria and done the Great Ocean Road and out to Lightning Ridge and
Yep.
up and down the East Coast. So yeah, it's our little sort of haven away, I suppose.
Well, it sounds like, if anything, that the only, silver lining is the enormity and the value of that family time together.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's this flicking all this paint over here, hey?
That'd be me.
Yep.
There we go. I'll do the honours. Last bit.
Last bit.
How's that? Might have found my calling.
And for once, I haven't got paint on myself, so
Well done.
you must be.
And I did
You must
well.
be the good
I
luck
did
charm.
well too. Very good.
With all the grass gone, you can see we've actually got quite a big area, and I'm really looking forward to getting lots of plants in there. I am relaying a path, though, because we do need access. I picked a string line along the back to give us a nice straight edge, and then I'm going to stagger the pavers in and out to the garden bed, and then stagger the planting back. That's going to make it feel less directional, make it feel bigger.
We're adding sark into our pergola. It's a protective skin that goes under your roof and protects from rain and dust and adds insulation too. Those VJ boards that Matt and Joe so kindly pre-painted go up to line the ceiling. We've built ourselves a room.
I'm going to jump in. While Dad's away, I thought I might just sneak in here and grab a little chance to hear from you guys. What makes your dad so special? Why do you think he's so awesome?
He gives us heaps of cuddles.
Cuddles are very important.
Yeah, it's very nice. And then we get to play games all the time.
It's pretty special. Who wins the games?
Me.
And if she doesn't, look out.
What about for you, Alyssa? I mean, obviously he's an exceptional husband.
Because we've grown up together, I think he's just the love of my life, and he's my best friend.
Yeah.
Since this, he's just been, sorry.
It's all right.
He's been so supportive. And he takes me anywhere I want to go. And he pushes me, like when I don't want to do something, he pushes me in a good way, so he makes me the best that I can be. But he's just so loving, and he cheers me up, and he gives good cuddles too.
Can you remember the moment you guys fell in love?
Yep, he'll tell you that I knocked him back at first. The kids know all that story. Because we're in year 12 and we just fell in love instantly, I think.
Wow.
And we've been together 27 years.
Gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
The dark brown tiles really date this property and they look pretty disgusting. So a nice, cheap way to make it look a lot smarter and fit in with our new room. A simple batten screwed down, and then we're going to use a really nice spotted gum hardwood decking. Improving your soil is a must-do job in any garden renovation. And here we've got the issue of compaction because we've been running wheelbarrows in and out. The problem with that is the soil becomes hard and new roots can't penetrate through. It also stops the water from going in properly. So I'm turning it over with a shovel and Josh is doing it with a fork. We're then going to bring in the good soil that we dug out, put that on top and mix that through, and then enrich the whole thing with lots of bags of compost. Soil prep done, it's time to get on to the fun bit, planting. And I'm starting with these. These are our hedging plants called a water hausia or a weeping lily pilly. Now, we did rip out lily pillies and I'm replacing it with lily pillies, but they're actually a really good plant for this situation because they can be kept nice and trimmed and they'll stay really narrow. Just got to teach Matt how to look after them. The rest of our garden bed is a real play on texture. We've got rounded shapes with the Raphiolepis and these coastal rosemary, but then upright with copper spoons and these grasses. But my favourite plants here have to be this woolly bush and then this Acacia cognata. They've got this lovely feathery foliage, and having them at the back of the garden bed with a bit of height in the woolly bush and down lower in the front with the acacia.
Wowzers, you have been busy. That looks so good.
Busy? Very, very busy.
Now, I'm putting in our little Philips Hue lights, Charlie, that we found the other day at Bunnings. And probably should actually mention that the reason these are actually so cool is that you can just download an app and then you can control everything from your app, your lights. So for this, you could actually dim the lights, turn them on, turn them off, or there's even a Charlie setting, which is the disco lights for change colours.
The most flattering of lights.
Depends what hour of the night it is.
I'm actually using a combination of mulches in this garden bed. Because we want our hedge to perform to the best it possibly can, I'm using a Droughtmaster mulch, which is a mixture of compost and wood chip. That's just going to mean it's going to push on a lot faster and we'll get that lovely dense hedge. Around the rest of our plants, which are a bit more drought tolerant, I'm just using a crushed granite. Now this is going to compact down, it's going to give us a great designer look, but it still allows the water through.
All right, Marty teacher. This is very much what's happening at the moment. You're just going to give me, using technology to advise me how to make these screens.
Yes, that's right. And I feel bad. You're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just here just talking with no legs or arms still. Nothing's changed. But it is a very easy screen. We've just got some pink prime pine and you're just going to cut 7 lengths to 1915.
1915?
And I'll be the studs.
All right.
Then the top and bottom plate, we're going to do it 840.
840, okay.
So no rush, Griggsy. You're doing well. Keep it up.
A bit slower than Adam, but, you know, we'll get there eventually.
You're powering through this, Griggsy.
Time now to pre-drill and screw. Well, look at that, a remote digital apprenticeship. What do you think, Master?
That's a way of the future, Griggsy. Good job.
Let me out, let me out.
That's good.
What do you think, Adam?
This looks absolutely fantastic, guys. I'll tell you, but there is one thing I see that's missing.
What?
That green cushion needs to be karate chopped.
Hiya!
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Should we get them out?
Let's get them out. Out you come, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Come on out over here so you can appreciate
Oh my
it all.
God.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
I've gone to mush.
You've got to
It's stunning.
Hello,
It's
mate.
so beautiful. Hi, Adam.
This is just fantastic.
It's amazing.
So tell us, what do you think?
Ah, it's
Awesome.
amazing.
Wonderful.
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless.
It's
just,
a very big wow factor.
it's more than we could have imagined. We imagined a pergola, and that was sort of it. We never imagined such a. It's an extension of our house, so it's just absolutely fantastic. We're very humbled and very spoiled,
Very grateful.
very grateful.
Well, I've got to say, just seeing that picture of the family out here together is exactly what we hoped for.
It's something we've always wanted to do, but never had the money, so that's really good. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's going to make such a difference for this one as well, because she'll really get to enjoy the outdoors now, which she hasn't been able to do much of lately. So it's more than just. I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful space and beautiful garden, but for us, it's a life changer. So, thank you very much.